Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 304. I don't know the title. Oh yeah, The Executioner's Request. I think it was Wish was in the translation last week, but whatever. It's coming out on a Monday of all things. I'm a little surprised. Also, just so that I don't forget, either between tomorrow and Thursday I'll probably do one of the final catch-up live streams for Promise Neverland. The Promise Neverland. I always drop the But having dove into his spirit, the Demon King attacks the defenselessness in? Defenseless in? What? Shouldn't that be inside? But Zeldris rebels and nullifies his attack. Yes, he did, and the sage, the sighing sage, is dead. Still looks like Kilroy to me. The Remosians reached him, caught a glimpse of hope, just a little longer, now until their reunion. Okay. Oh no, I'm having flashbacks of that My Hero Academia chapter where I scratched my nose the whole damn time. No! What's the meaning of this, Zeldris? Okay. What? Oh, okay, he pulled his sword out. The symbol is even different now. It changes every time, it seems like. Or at least the top symbol, but now there's only one. But the sage seems to have deteriorated. Will it recombine with the Demon King or not? I have business with Meliodas. I would request that you that you back off of this, Father. But before that, there's one thing I want to ask you. Did you order me to execute the vampire clan, knowing full well of my relationship with Gelda? You are a fool who cannot understand how it feels to be a parent wanting to save their child from a deadly disease. But they're evil, monstrous things like yourself. How is that? What is because it's not really a demon, though some people would beg to differ. I mean, there's not much of a difference, really, in some regards. Maybe even lesser of a lesser demon kind of thing. What? You are weak, and a weakness is a disease. Why don't you explain? Just who do you take me for? The commandment I granted you told me all about every last little detail. Oh. Okay, so they're little spies now. Okay. Little conniving bastards. That you tried to hide it from me. You continued to have your little lovers, rendezvous with that little vampire girl, and that you disobeyed my order, and instead of executing the vampire clan, you sealed them away instead, hoping to one day steal the throne of the Demon King, not to mention the fact that you actually were sincerely trying to create an underworld where everyone could one day live in peace and harmony. Absolutely preposterous. Oh, okay, well that's actually kind of cool that Zeldris had somewhat of a... I don't know if it's ever been brought up. It feels like it's vaguely familiar. Or I could just be thinking of something else. But the fact that he wants to come up with like a peaceful underworld kind of thing with all the evil races. That, I assume all of them. The ones that are left. That's interesting. Oh look, the thing is reforming. But one more talk bubble. But since it did make you obedient to me, I had been overlooking it all. But that ends now. Okay, they kind of look like frickin' graboid tongues to me right now. Oh, what the hell is this form? Oh, goddamn. Okay. He's reached a new level of what the fuck. But, the Hermit of Moments? Okay, these names have to be a reference to something. I just don't know my Japanese folklore that well. But it kind of looks like, you know, those hats that have like the multiple like tendril kind of looking things on it. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I know that's not an actual hat, but that's kind of what it looks like. Except like his torso, like his arms are gone now, and his like chest, like what would be his cheeks were once his pecs. uh, it's kind of weird. Also, he has this weird navel marking that kind of looked like the lower marking on the sage's face, to be honest to me. I don't know. These markings probably mean absolutely nothing. We never get any explanation in every chapter. We're due to see new ones, so I'm just going with it. Okay, now he's charging. Now we're going inside, and oh lord, Meliodas has just got a maelstrom of those like little whatever balls they were made out. I don't know what they were made out of. Um, and he's just the Demon King looks like he's like breaking and flaking on that arm, but those might be explosions. Yeah, they might just be like impact or explosion, like you know how like whatever. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever seen it in another manga. You can do it, Captain. Give 'em hell, Captain. Okay, Diane, best cheerleader. Um, what what is that darkness of yours? Oh, or it might just be darkness. I don't even know. Might be darkness mixed with something else. How is it able to pierce through the armor and body of me, the Demon King? Well, you're not really you. You're just the mental image, the mind of the Demon King. You're not physically there. You've literally said that more or less about Meliodas, so the same would apply to you, you dink. The Dink King. That's what I'm going to call him now. Okay. We got Gal there giving us some intel. Are those compressed in concentrated balls of darkness? They have an unfathomable density and force behind them. Though it says Vim, little typo. And then King, using my condensed power back from the Druid Cave of Trials as a basis. He came up with the idea. Okay, I vaguely remember that, and we talked about something along that line. I think in the Boar's Hat last week. Um, Go watch it for 303, and we'll be doing 304 sometime this week, I'm sure. Um, but the captain's magic power has greatly increased, so it should be far beyond the level it was then. Okay. The way why King makes it sound like it was a thing that he did, but then making it seem like it was something that Meliodas was doing. I don't know. I don't remember that as well as others do. But okay, so we just got him floating about. He's made quite a few of them, to be honest, since the first time we saw him doing it. It's so strange. Just the thought of you all being here together with me is causing power to swell up from within me. Yeah, then I got a comment last chapter about like they didn't like the whole issue of like the seven deadly sins playing the with all my friends together like gives me strength kind of thing. But really the seven deadly sins never plays that shonen trope where it's like all our powers combined kind of thing. It's like it's a trope that can be easily overplayed in these kinds of series, but they do it pretty balanced. I think this is the biggest instance of it ever, outside of like combo attacks, but those are a different thing entirely. Um, Merlin, Escanor, Diane, King, Galder, Elizabeth. I'll be fine now. Please, go help Bond. Yeah, because your bodies are still in danger. I mean, sure, Zeldris is helping, but I don't know how much he can help now that we've got that, I've already forgotten the name of it, but it's the freaky looking thing. The... whatever. It'll come back to me. Okay, so he is just deteriorating the Demon King's sword. It looks like Swiss cheese. And he just keeps blasting him in the face. Captain, I'm but a man who is a huge handful by day and completely useless by night. Even so, for you, I would gladly put my life on the line. Oh, Ascanor, my man. Also, this just proves that this is his true form, like, because everyone's kind of like in their base state, essentially, while they're in the spirit world. So, yeah, because I almost thought, why isn't he buff? But he doesn't have sunshine, and also this is the real him. After all, not only do I owe that very life, or owe that very life to you in the first place, but you were first and foremost my friend. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Merlin. Okay, so we're all gonna get kind of like little encouraging words, is what I'm gathering. Why does it say Capoten or Capoten? uh, if you even consider giving up on Sissus for the slightest moment, I'll have you keep that little promise of yours. Merlin, did you really think 3,000 years and he hadn't given up? You thought this would be the one time that he was going to give up? Where have you been? What kind of person threatens someone in a situation like this, anyways? And the why is Escanor like the promise of ours? What is the promise? I'm blanking on that. Please inform me in the comments. I don't remember everything, and Escanor is just as confused as I am. I'm sure there was a moment. I just can't remember what it was. Um, okay, now it's Galder's turn. Captain, the only reason I was able to reclaim my heart was all in thanks to all the seven deadly sins. That's why the captain who brought everyone together in the first place absolutely has to come back to us. Tell me something I don't know. And he's just casually fighting the Demon King while he's getting these words of encouragement. Um, okay, so King and Diane are kind of sharing a panel with their inspirational words. First King, Captain, I still want to have a real conversation with you face to face and apologize properly. Okay. The seven deadly sins, dragon sin, Meliodas is the strongest. Okay, she's real simple with hers, but it's all heartfelt still. Um, sure thing. Once I get back, we'll drink the whole night away. All of us together. Okay, so he's just got the balls just kind of spiraling around him, doing like little meteor strikes basically. Oh, now it's Elizabeth's turn. Meliodas, I'll be waiting for you. That's all. No lovey-dovey? Oh, whatever. It's fine. And the Demon King is down on the ground. I doubt he's out for the count just yet. I'll be right there. Okay, now he's up in the air. Oh, wait. This is on the outside. Okay. Zeldris is being attacked by whatever the thing was called. I forgot. The freaky jellyfish man. That's about what it is. Really? I don't know. Maybe that's what I was thinking about. And I was like, there were some characters that have like weird hats like that. It can apparently just rotate on his head, even though it presumably is his head, given that it has a mouth and everything now. And Zeldris is fighting back, but he's getting damaged all at the same time. Not heavily damaged, but he's probably going to give out at some point. Even now, I still can't forgive you for betraying the Demon Clan. But even still, there's one thing that I have to acknowledge. That what you have is something I just wasn't able to. The resolve to make enemies of the entire world, for the sake of those dearest to you. Is he talking about Meliodas or the Demon King? Because the Demon King, he didn't really care about who was his enemy. He was too all-powerful. Ominous Nebula. Okay, and oh crap, he's right in there, but it's not. Oh, okay, he just obliterated him, except for some choice chunks are still there. Okay. Oh wait, That was just. Oh, I messed up. That wasn't. Those were just the tentacle arms that the sage was made out of. What I thought it fused with the Demon King's body, but no. I saw Bond fighting him on the ground. I'm so missing the point sometimes. Sorry, people. Um, I've dealt with that distraction. Now get out of Meliodas' body and get B. What could B mean? I guess get back. Oh, demon lightning. Right through the chest. Did his heart give out now? That would be interesting. Overloading all 7 of them? Because I think Zeldris still has all 7, correct? How? I thought magic attacks were supposed or weren't supposed to work on Zeldris. Okay, that's Mal saying that. Did you forget I was the one that lent you that power, the Demon King? It's called the Ruler. Thank you for just changing the name on us. But hey, I guess a true power. In the first place. Yeah, why didn't you, like, take it back? If you presumably just took it back, you know? Bastard. Okay, so Bond is still in the fight and does a wicked back leg kick. Meliodas, I just know you will be able to change everything. Okay, so Zeldris is down for the count again. I swear, he has not been getting good towards the latter part of the series. Let's see. And now we're back on the inside. It's in your hands now. Okay, so he's leaving everything to Big Bro. And the Demon King looks like he's had his teeth kicked in. Because it's like blood just coming out of his nose and his mouth. What I assume is blood. It could be darkness for all I know. He may not even have blood. Because, I mean, I think the one time we've ever really seen him damaged was that time that he had his arm ripped off, and he didn't seem to bleed at all then. So, Demon King biology. Kind of weird. How dare you. I'll finish this with the next one. Okay, so final attack next chapter, I'm guessing. All their feelings have gotten through. It's time to put an end to the cursed destiny. Thanks to Zeldris putting his life on the line, the walls all come down. All that's left is the captain and the Demon King's one-on-one battle. To be continued in chapter 305, Death Agony. Okay, well, agony usually leads to death, so why not? Whatever, it seems a little redundant to me. But, Alrighty, well, that was a chapter. I mean, I'm wondering if he'll reconstitute the whatever. What was it called? I already forgot. Well, I obviously forgot earlier. The Hermit of Moments. Okay, I kept thinking it was Sage, but Hermit. Hermit and Sage are almost synonymous at this point. Synonymous? Exchangeable. Exchangeable. That's not how you pronounce that word, but anyway. Yeah, weird things all about in this chapter with that. I mean, I don't know why I thought it fused with the body when we literally saw him, but then I just kind of went with that thought, apparently. So, my apologies. But yeah, Zeldris might... I doubt he'll die. But, you know, like, once they get back in, you know, out of Meliodas' mind at this point, Elizabeth probably will heal him up, I'm sure. Because, you know, Meliodas has to still pay up on that debt. Because, I mean, I don't think Gelda is going to like it if she finds out that it's like, oh, the guy I've been waiting for all this time is now dead. And it's like, she'll probably kill herself to join him. And then we'll have the whole Romeo and Juliet thing. Except it'll be Demio and Vampet. Yes, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Um, but yeah, that was a good chapter overall. I mean, all the heartfelt words from each of the characters, that was nice. It really shows that we're building up to the climax of this fight, which, to be honest, it probably needs to come sooner than later, unless we're just going to get a lot of monologue, upon the Demon King's like eventual demise, where he starts spilling the beans on a lot of things that we want to know. But other than that, like, just kill him already, Meliodas. Um, but yeah, I did like the little tidbit about the commandments. They're like internal spies. So as soon as you've accepted them, you've been bugged in more ways than one, because those things were ugly looking things. But yeah, I've been rambling on enough. I enjoyed the chapter. Obviously, like always, let me know what you thought of the chapter, anything I might have missed or misunderstood. And yeah, until next time. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, Discord, and Twitter. Links down below. And until next time, Keishlings, roll out.